Hello, my Sagittarius lovelies. Welcome to your end of 2022, beginning of 2023 reading. My name is Natasha, also known as Nourish Natasha. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to check and see what was going on in 2022, what we're leaving behind in 2022, and then see what 2023, beginning of 2023 is bringing us. So we're just going to get right into it. For 2022, I'm using the Horror Tarot because 2022 was a horror. And we're gonna check in and see what was going on with 2022 with that deck. And I've already shuffled these decks, and right at the bottom, the energy of 2022, the Hanged Man. Feeling stuck, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius rising. I forgot to say, make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for these readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of this might be for you, some of it might be for another Sagittarius, but just listen to what works for you. And yeah, I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I definitely feel the being stuck. But the thing about the Hanged Man is we're stuck for a reason, right? We're stuck, we hate it, and it's frustrating. We're like, can I just get unstuck, please? But it's for a reason. You're supposed to be doing work while you're there. So that's what 2022 has been, right? Doing the work, being stuck, feeling like you're making not really too much progress, but you have been doing the, I want to say, mental, emotional, spiritual work. Stuck more so in the physical sense, in the material world. Does that make sense? Like while you're upside down, you're stuck in that Hanged Man, you've been working on yourself and been still frustrated of like, why am I stuck? When is it going to end? But you've been doing the work. So what has been going on in 2022 for Sagittarius? A bunch of cards fell out, but if there's any other messages that want to come out? All right, let's see what already fell out here. Oop, the Tower. Yep, kind of saw that coming. The Moon. Four of Cups. Six of Cups. Lots of cups, Sagittarius. You might have been dealing with some water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But again, I see this as like emotional healing. That's when you were stuck in that Hanged Man. You were working on your emotional healing for sure. We have the Ace of Cups. Again, I feel like you were making sure that your cup was full before filling others, right? That's kind of maybe what got you stuck in the Hanged Man, is just giving too much to others. The Six of Cups also is a card of nostalgia. I'm hearing inner child healing, right? You can see this as a child here. The Six of Cups traditionally has a child on it. It's about inner child healing, going back to what you enjoyed as a child while you were stuck. You were going through the tower, right? Chaos, destruction, lightning was striking your tower and it came crumbling down. There's like a creepy like Nosferatu guy in there, which is fun. The tower is catastrophe. The tower is major life events that come out of nowhere. Do they really come out of nowhere though, right? They came because we ignored all the warnings previous. We ignored all of our chances to like get our shit together, and so the tower came. It's fine, it happens. The tower is a part of the journey. But now that the tower has happened, you're stuck in that Hanged Man in 2022. You're like, all right, well, what can I do with my time now that I'm stuck and I can't really go anywhere because the tower happened, so I'm kind of stuck here. You were like, you know what? Inner child healing. I'm gonna fill my own cup. I'm gonna go back to what made me happy as a child. As a teenager, you know, for me, again, I'm a Sagittarius rising. For me, I went back to like the things that I loved as a teenager, as a kid, like all my nerdy stuff that I was into. That was my comfort while I was going through the tower. That was my comfort while I was stuck in that Hanged Man and I couldn't really do anything. I could go back to what brought me joy when I was growing up and work on that inner child healing. Lots of shadow work for sure. Shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. We have the Moon here. You could have been dealing again with a Pisces or possibly a Cancer. Shadow work. Like, I feel like the werewolf is definitely a huge symbol of shadow work, right? A werewolf, you know, is a person that kind of they're still a person, right? But when that full moon comes out, they turn into a monster. That is essentially our shadow. You know, it is that side of us that we don't want anyone else to see, that we, you know, kind of keep. It's our subconscious, right? The moon is a subconscious dreams illusion. But I'm just feeling the shadow work here. You were taming that werewolf, right? You were going inside while you were stuck in that Hanged Man and you were like, what's going on here? What does my inner child need? What's deep down in that subconscious that I need to work on? I need to fill my own cup. You know, I have the time now that I had that big old tower in my life. Like, let's work through this. Four of Cups. And I feel like here it reminds me of the scene in The Emperor's New Groove where Kronk like messes up and he puts the drink with the potion in all the drinks and like gives it to Yzma and he's like, don't drink it. That's what it looks like to me here. Anyways, the Four of Cups is traditionally a person sitting under a tree, like arms crossed over their chest, looking at these three cups that are like overturned and being like, ugh. It's very glass half empty energy. Just being like, I don't want these cups. These cups are dumb. These cups didn't serve me. When right behind you, the universe is holding out a golden cup to you from the sky. And like, hello, there's a cup behind you. I feel like that's what you were kind of doing in 2022 is focusing on that healing and trying to shift this Four of Cups. Trying to like not have poisonous cups anymore, right? Cups that don't serve you, and really trying to turn around and take that cup being offered to you from the universe, really trying to turn around and like fill your own cup. So good job, Sagittarius. I know you had a tower moment, right? Your tower came crashing down. It is not a fun time. Believe me, been there. The Hanged Man is also not a fun time, but it's needed, right? The Hanged Man is needed and necessary. Oh my goodness. I was going to say, what are you leaving behind in 2023, 2022, but I didn't even get a chance to say it. So the Emperor came yeeting out of that deck. This is the card of Aries. So maybe you're leaving behind an Aries in 2022. This is a Divine Masculine, could be leaving behind a masculine partner. But I feel like you're letting go of the really like all work and no play energy. You're giving up the all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy energy, right? Because we're tapping into our inner child healing. We're like, I don't want this adult nonsense. That's what you did in 2022. You said, you know what? I can be an adult and I can obviously deal with my adult things, sure, but I'm not going to be so strict anymore. I need, right? Sagittarius, you're a free spirit. Sagittarius loves to travel. Sagittarius is a little chaotic. Sagittarius loves to just be free-spirited and spontaneous. And I think that that's what maybe led to your tower moment is you didn't have enough of that, right? You didn't have that freedom that you so desperately crave. You were stuck in the Emperor mindset and the Emperor vibes, which is Divine Masculine, heart, like boss, get stuff done, like is in control. And you were like, nope, don't like that. That's what you're leaving behind in 2022, which... good for you, Sagittarius. The Emperor has his place, right? Sometimes we need that Emperor energy. Sometimes we need to get our stuff together. Maybe he served a purpose at one time, but not anymore. You're like, I am unsubscribing from this really strict all work and no play nonsense. I need to play. I need play. I need fun. I need my Six of Cups. I need my inner child healing. I need whatever made me feel like a child again, right? The Emperor is like, grown adult man. You're like, no thank you, I would like to be a child again. So, you know, I'm here for it. In the 2023, so that was what you were leaving behind in 2022. 2023, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. New spark coming in, new passion, new creativity. That fire energy, that's you, Sagittarius. That's your spark coming back after not having it for a long time. We love to see it. So, what is going on for Sagittarius in 2023? 2023, any takers? Sorry, so many cards always fall out. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We love to see it. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so like we said, we're leaving the Emperor behind in 2022. Now we have the Empress. What did I say with that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck? Creation. New passions, new sparks, new endeavors, creating something. Creating something from your heart. Not creating something. The Emperor in this deck is depicted as a brain growing a tree. This is a heart growing a tree. You know, it's fine. You know, you should be thinking from both, like logically. But this is a time to grow something, to follow that spark from your heart. What you love loves you back. It's not necessarily about the business and the really intense, like working really hard, which is great. You know, you still have the Eight of Pentacles here, right? Still working hard, but working hard from a place of like love and passion and creation. And this is what I love to do instead of what I have to do because I have to be an adult. This is what I enjoy doing, and I'm going to enjoy doing it. I'm going to tap into that creation energy. I'm going to be a busy little bee, but I'm going to enjoy it. We also have lots of major arcana here, honestly. The Empress, the Strength card, and the Death card. Don't be scared. I know death is scary, but the Strength card, perseverance, is mental and emotional strength, not physical strength. It is taming the beast inside. But instead of, right, so like the Emperor that you had in the past was taming the beast a little bit too much, was restriction, was not what Sagittarius is about. It's not. This kind of strength, this kind of taming the beast is inside is in a healthy way, processing through those unhealthy coping mechanisms, you know, like putting, instead of complete restriction, it's moderation. Instead of being like, I can't do anything fun, I can have fun and I can also work on healing. I can have fun and I can also work. I can have fun and I can also do the thing, or have, what am I saying? It's Mercury retrograde. My words are getting mixed up. I can have fun and I can have work and I can have balance. I can tame my beast inside. I can persevere. I can keep going. But you can't put all of your energy into work. You can't put all of your energy into like the hard shit, the shadow work. Like that stuff's really intense, and you need to also balance it out with like self-care and kindness and good things, or else you're gonna have a tower moment. You're just gonna be burnt out. And then of course, Death card, there might be something dying in 2023, Sagittarius. I don't mean literally, don't freak out. I mean something in you that needs to be left in the past is dying. We have the Ten of Swords here also. Ten of Swords comes after the Nine of Swords, right? The Ten of Swords is what comes after anxiety and stress and nightmares. It's like you are at your limit. It needs to be gone. It needs to die. That burnout, that complete and just mentally being checked out, being like, I'm done, goodbye. It's like that moment of Stanley in The Office when I have a gif of it saved on my phone. He's like, I'm done, goodbye, and he like stands up from his chair. Like, we don't want any more of that. We don't want any more of that. Like, you are not meant to be Sagittarius. You're not meant to be overworking until you die. You're not meant to be like eating all these swords and junk and trash until you die. You need that fun. You need that light. You need that spark. Or else you're just going to wind up in that tower moment again. You're going to end up too deep in the Emperor, not enough in the Empress. You have to have balance between these two energies. You can't just be all one or the other. And what is, Four of Pentacles is also a card of balance, but it is a card of the scarcity mindset. And I think that's what put you here in this Eternal Emperor, in this very like all work and no play energy, was scarcity, right? You maybe were like, I'm not doing well financially, my job is stressing me out, or my job is making me miserable, or whatever it was. You were like, this isn't serving me, so I gotta go really hard into the working and just have no fun and XYZ, and that kind of put you in that scarcity mindset, really holding on to your coins, right? Really, just being a little stingy. But we need to let go of that. We need to have a growth mindset. You have the Eight of Swords also, self-imposed prison, right? This scarcity mindset is a self-imposed prison, possibly, brought on by our traumas, by things that we have gone through in the past, which is completely valid. But in order to move past that scarcity mindset, it's all or nothing, right? That's what it is. I was looking, my brain was like trying to figure out what to say, what the words were. It was all or nothing, all one way or all the other, no balance. Scarcity mindset, fixed mindset. I can't do it. I don't have enough. I will never have enough. Like extremes, thinking in extremes, all or nothing mindset. No more, Sagittarius. No more thinking. Growth mindset, growth mindset, growth mindset, growth mindset. Let the fixed mindset, scarcity mindset die. Fixed mindset, scarcity mindset. Fixed mindset, scarcity mindset. Fixed mindset, scarcity mindset. Let it die. Focus on growth, because then you're going to have your 10 of Pentacles, right? Then you're going to have that complete and total abundance that you have been looking for. Then you're going to have that new change in fortune, that new cycle, that new beginning, that new whatever. This is Sagittarius, right? You want to be on that Ferris wheel with all those sparkly lights, having fun with all your friends. You got to focus on the growth mindset, Sagittarius. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Let's see what else Sagittarius needs to hear. We get a couple more messages for Sagittarius. Imagining more. That's you. That's you, Sagittarius. Imagining more when you were stuck in your hanged man and you were locked up in your tower and you were stuck in this Emperor energy. Like, you were looking at that tower like, imagining more. Then the universe said, all right, bet. And took that tower down from you and was like, it's gonna suck, and you're gonna be forced into that inner child healing and forced to find what makes you happy again. But we needed it. We needed it. You can have more, Sagittarius. Anything else that Sagittarius maybe needs to hear? Come on, cards. All right. Forgiven. Somebody needed to hear that. You're forgiven for whatever it was. Forgiven for those mistakes. Very similar imagery here of being kind of like in a field. And I feel like maybe you were stuck in this imagining more because you were like, well, I don't deserve more. I don't deserve more because of whatever I did in the past. I'm a bad person, XYZ. No, you're not. Everybody makes mistakes. We're all human. That's a shadow self. That was that moon. That's why you were doing the shadow work, because there's some things that you need to heal from, but you're forgiven. You're forgiven. You are forgiven. And that's why you were locked up. You kind of locked yourself in that tower. You locked yourself in that tower, imagining more, looking out the tower like longingly, like, I wish I could have that, but I can't. No, I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. Come back down to earth, Sagittarius. Be real, okay? You deserve it. Absolutely you do. An equal and opposite reaction. Again, very heavy on the growth mindset, very heavy on the, I don't know, just like learning. Like, this is a law of physics, right? An equal and opposite reaction. What you put out there is going to come back to you. If you're putting out scarcity, scarcity is going to come back to you. If you're putting out growth and abundance, it's going to come back to you. But you got to come back down to earth. You got to get out of this tower, that self-imposed tower. And you did, right? Lightning struck your tower and you were kind of forced back down to earth. But I think mentally you're still, not there all the way. And that's okay. None of us are there all the way. It's fine. Focus on the growth mindset. Come back down to earth for us. Come down from your tower. I'm hearing like Rapunzel, let down your hair, right? Come down from your tower. I feel like you had your tower moment in 2022 and you're like trying to rebuild it. You're trying to rebuild that same tower to lock yourself up in and to focus on that scarcity mindset and just to lock yourself in the tower and imagine more and be like, I want something else, but you feel like you can't for some reason. It's that scarcity mindset, but you can, Sagittarius. I believe in you. You deserve it. You deserve this 10 of Pentacles. You deserve this new cycle. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to create, to have that new spark of creation. You are forgiven, right? I love this for you, Sagittarius. So I hope you have a wonderful, happy, safe, healthy New Year's. I hope you come down from that tower, and I hope you start imagining more and actually doing more because you deserve it. So have a wonderful, safe, happy, healthy New Year's. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of offerings for 2023. I have a membership here on YouTube if you enjoyed these readings. We do live tarot, live yoga, live workshops, challenges. There's a Discord, all the things. You can just hit the join button. It's only $9.99. I have retreats. You're Sagittarius, you like to travel. You want to come with me to Salem. You want to come with me to Joshua Tree. You want to come with me to Ireland. we're going all those places next year for my witchcraft and wellness retreats. I have a group coaching program if you're looking for some extra help as we go into 2023 with changing your life. I have courses, I have everything. I'll put all my offerings in the description box below, Sagittarius. Have a safe, happy, healthy New Year's, and I'll see you next time.